Do your social media profiles properly represent who you are? Every post, picture, caption, header, is it all in line with how you want to be represented? Let's build your aesthetic so your visitors have something to remember. Hello world, Mike Ploger here with Visme, the hero you need and you deserve. In this video, we're trying to save your social media profiles from getting sloppy and portraying the wrong message by building your profile's aesthetics. What do I mean exactly? Well, every page has an overall look and feel to it. Consider Instagram. When you post, that content gets shoved into somebody's feed and is mixed in with countless other posts. However, when somebody goes to your profile, that post is added to your brand's aesthetic. Every post from you in one place. They're seeing everything you are all at one time. Now, there are several ways you can immediately improve your aesthetic. Matching every post to one color scheme, sharing only videos or only photos, mixing in text graphics consistently, or sticking with a single tone of voice. It all depends on the story that you want to tell, and that's up to you to decide, but let this video guide you in creating an aesthetic that your viewers can't forget. Shall we? Creating a brand identity is far and away the most important tip for building your aesthetic. If you're a part of a company, hopefully you've already done this. It's the colors, fonts, images, and shapes that portray your personality. These assets appear on all of your marketing materials, from your website to mailers and hopefully your social media accounts. If you have done this from the onset, you'll have a guide to follow with all of your future content. Visme's brand kit will hold on to your assets so you can create new material with ease. You'll get the same colors and fonts with all of your content, so you're not worrying about matching with everything you create. Just look at this example. Take this document as inspiration for what your social media profiles could look like. Once you have a brand identity finalized, you'll want to consider who you're trying to reach. Who's going to make up the majority of your following? Who's going to like your posts and interact with your content? Create a user persona. This is a hypothetical individual that personifies exactly who you're trying to reach. It looks something like this, and it includes a photo, basic information like their age, job, and location. It'll have a bio and mention their interests, needs, and pain points. Again, it's not a real person you're creating this around. You are in fact creating the person. If there are people you have in mind, check out who they're following on their social accounts. See if you can take away anything from those profiles. How does the consumer react or engage with them? What might that person like the most or simply ignore? Stalk the competition, but in a strictly professional way. Fitting in is an important part of the equation, but you don't want to be exactly like everyone else. You need to find your unique angle. You're relatable, yet different. See if you can come up with a group of words that relate to your brand. Keep those words front of mind as you build your aesthetic. Whatever you post should be described as the words that you're thinking for yourself. And if you don't know where to begin, scour other social pages for inspiration. Even if their pages are not in the same industry as you are, they may provide that unique angle that no one else in your industry is using. Pinterest has become such a widely used tool because of how it allows people to keep their inspiration all in one place. In other words, it's a mood board. Try creating a mood board for yourself. It's like creating a rough draft of your overall aesthetic from your own inspiration. They're quite easy to create. Start with your colors, add a shape like a square, and fill it in with one of the colors from your brand. Repeat that for every color your brand holds. From there, use those words you thought of that describe your brand. Search for them. What images come up? Input the ones you think mimic your ideas and energy in your mood board. If you find anything that matches or complements the colors of your brand, that is perfect. Again, doing this is an easy way to achieve aesthetic before you have to create the content yourself. Now, you may have the look nailed down, but you still need to pass the written test. And with various social channels allowing a different number of characters for descriptions, you have to learn how to say the same thing in different ways. Your writing is still a part of your aesthetic. Consider Twitter. Slogans, taglines, and hashtags are used frequently by profiles who want to create awareness and stick in people's minds. The same profile may say the same thing in several tweets, but for different occasions. The tone of voice is important here too. Do you want to sound business friendly, witty, formal, motivational? Again, determine this sooner rather than later and build your posts around it. And lastly, how you format your writing is equally as important. Will there be line breaks in your writing? How about emojis? What hashtags must you use? Will you be grammatically correct or just go with it? Some music artists now don't capitalize their songs. It doesn't change who they are, but adds a unique twist to their look when listeners are scouring through their album. Your format may change over time, but don't let it change too frequently. All right, it's creation time. What graphics will you need to prepare for? Well, a header is a great place to start as it's the largest photo at the top of your page. It can help drive sales, promote an event, or just further portray who you are. Try to make sure your header is similar, if not the same, across all of your channels. Then comes your profile image. It's probably self-explanatory, I hope, and something that you've long considered before, but make sure it fits inside a circle and has a very high resolution. You can add pin posts nowadays, which are your favorite or best posts that you can keep at the top of your pages. This way your viewers see these things right away. It's a great way to highlight your personality, your achievements, and general history so a viewer can better understand you. And if you have a link gallery because Instagram won't allow you to post links in posts, just your bio, then make sure that maintains your aesthetic too. It's still an extension of your page, so you want it to fit in with everything else. Once the bones are in place, start creating your content. While pictures and text posts are great, the popularity of short videos has skyrocketed. Use TikTok, Instagram stories, and YouTube shorts to post vertical videos in the moment. It's also a good idea to throw in infographics from time to time. These will help your following learn, and they may not get the most likes, but it'll really help bring together an aesthetic when looking at your entire page altogether. If you want to speed up your time improving your brand's aesthetic, there may be no better assistant than Visme in our templates. Templates allow you to scour pre-generated ideas rather than come up with them yourself. And we're not talking a couple ideas, we're talking hundreds of options that give you full control and customization. Use your brand kit to save your colors from project to project. Substitute the example words with your own, add any additional flavor you'd like, and voila, you have social media graphics you can share in a fraction of the time that it would have taken you were you to start from scratch. Pre-made templates are a game changer. You can thank me later. Another type of template, if you will, is simply repurposing branded content that you've used elsewhere. Do you have a blog where you shared information in long form? Well, take that info and build a simple infographic and share it on Instagram. Same goes with confusing spreadsheets that you've shared. Simplify them and share them on Twitter or wherever. Did you have a recent recorded webinar? Take short snippets of it and post those on TikTok. Then make sure to caption how viewers can find the rest of the webinar. Has somebody left a review on your business? Turn that into a story or post sharing what the customer said. People love and trust reviews, and stumbling upon them when they might not even be looking could create more business. Planning and visualizing your content is a must in today's world of marketing that is dominated by social media. The best accounts will have both impromptu and planned content. The impromptu posts follow what's trending or happening in real time. Those can add a ton of value. Planned posts are the backbone of your media strategy and should be pre-scheduled. Whether it be a different video however many times a week, building up to an event and promoting it weeks in advance, or just staying consistent with your content. A calendar will help you stay on top of things and see your posts from a bird's eye view. Now the work is not done once you've posted. Obviously continue to engage and interact with anyone who's doing so with your content, but also track and measure that engagement that you're receiving. Each channel has an analytics tab that will allow you to track your content's success. Follow those or even sign up for Agorapulse, Sendable, or Talkwalker to dive deeper into your social listening. You want to track the keywords that you're using, what people are saying about you, what posts work and which ones don't. Take the time to study your channels, then adjust your content strategy as necessary. Okay, do we have a lesson learned? I surely hope you do. I do want to mention a couple companies you should check out for examples of beautiful social media aesthetics. The New York Times, MailChimp, Hootsuite, and Visme. Check out our channels to see how the colors flow, the tone of voice matches, and the channels blend seamlessly. Then check out our YouTube channel. There may be more videos in there that you can learn from just like this one. Don't hesitate to subscribe. We would love you forever. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on our social channels or right back here very soon. With Visme, I'm Mike Ploger, helping you make information beautiful.